When we think of the most dangerous wild animals, the image that comes in our mind is of a beast with grinding teeth, penetrating hooks, and potentially lethal, homicidal eyes. Regardless, this may not be true in all cases. Welcome to Animals Wow TV. In today's video, we'll show you how these wild animals decide to be friendly. You should be aware that not all wild animals are dangerous, especially these following animals. A hyena decided to play. The hyena is Africa's most common and widespread flesh eater. Believe it or not, they are thought to be feeble and meek, weighing between 90 and 190 pounds. Although they can be striking and dangerous, attacking both creatures and most especially people. Hyenas are packs of animals that are responsible for a variety of human deaths on a regular basis. They're physically large and powerful, and they have a mouth that was evolved for searching, so they can break bone and tear stuff with just a little effort. Hyenas are not social creatures in general, yet they do form family groupings and cluster at kill sites. But to this man, he became one of the pride. Hyenas are so friendly to him that they wanted to play and get cuddled with him. Speaking of cuddles, this man was cuddling with leopards. When these potentially dangerous animals are being encountered by humans, they become far more dangerous. Want to know why? Leopards, on average, are more dangerous to humans than lions. People are ideal prey for their body size, and they feel entirely at ease as single seekers. Leopards are unquestionably quiet and stunning searchers. They are becoming increasingly dangerous as a result of all of this. However, Armand Gerber has dedicated his life to caring for his favorite animals, and now has 2 leopards living in his home. In addition to keeping a watchful eye on the cubs and their parents, Armand must also look after the park's other animals, which include 10 lions, 3 tigers, and a cheetah. And all of these animals, especially the leopards, are too friendly and close to him. Next, crocodile that swims with a man. Crocodiles are harmful to any living things that come into contact with them. But we're talking about the most dangerous crocodiles here. Crocodiles have powerful jaws and rows of fangs that can bite the living daylights out of humans. Apart from their aggressive attitude, there are a variety of factors that make a crocodile dangerous. But this one-of-a-kind connection between a man and a crocodile, Gilberto Shedden, a Costa Rican fisherman and naturalist known as Cheetah, had an unusual companion, Pocho, a massive crocodile with a length of more than 5 meters and a weight of up to half a ton. Cheetah first encountered the crocodile in 1991, when he was discovered with a gunshot wound on the banks of the Central American state's Parismina River. He was near death after being shot in the left eye by a livestock farmer. Cheetah also offered the crocodile kisses and hugs while chatting to it and touching it as best buddies, and they get to swim a lot, and many people watch. Speaking of which, this polar bear can also play and swim with his man. Allowing these fluffy animals to deceive you is not a good idea. Unlike the majority of the other species on this list, the world's largest flesh eater isn't afraid of you. It has no natural predators and will devour anything, including other polar bears. That is even moderately large. It is one of the world's wild animals. Despite the fact that they don't murder anyone, this is most likely due to the fact that there aren't enough of them to go about slaughtering. A polar bear weighs twice as much as a Siberian tiger. The average adult male weighs between 400 and 600 kilograms. They have incredible senses of smell, vision, and hearing. all of which help them survive in the hostile viral environments of the Arctic. It is also considered one of the world's apex predators. However, we introduce you to a Guy, a 23-year-old polar bear that is not just sociable, but also close friends with Mark and his wife, Dawn. When they spend time together, the polar bear enjoys making fun of Mark by hugging and kissing him. Mark claims that being brave enough to live with the polar bear was not the only factor that enabled him to raise a Guy. It is all thanks to the strong friendship that they have forged over the years. Same goes on with the next bear living with a married couple that is having a breakfast with a bear. Meet Stepan. Stepan is a tamed pet bear who lives in Moscow with his humans Svetlana and Yuri Pantelenko. Stepan, or Stefan Bear, was adopted by the Pantelenkos when he was merely a 3-month-old orphan cub. Svetlana and Yuri chose to adopt the bear cub after he was discovered alone and in bad shape in a forest by hunters. Stepan has matured into a loving and, let's face it, adorable bear who helps around the house by watering plants and enjoys watching TV with his humans.
Молодец.
Держать.
Хорошо.
Вот так.
He is a social bear that likes people and is not hostile at all, contrary to popular belief. Next, gorillas stole someone's wife. Mountain gorillas live in forests high in the mountains, at elevations ranging from 8,000 to 13,000 feet, as their name suggests. In comparison to other great apes, they have thicker fur and more of it. In fiction, gorillas are aggressive and depicted as ferocious apes. In reality, gorillas are mostly calm and don't attack until provoked or stared at in the eyes. An unexpected meeting with a family of wild mountain gorillas with Damien Aspinall's wife, Victoria, will undoubtedly alter your perception of the endangered species. The fact he took her hat and tried to copy her by placing it on his head just shows his incredible intelligence in one of the simplest yet easiest ways to demonstrate that they accepted Victoria as a part of the group. So amazing. Besties with the water snake. Tim Jones and Big Bertha are two characters you should get to know. A private pond can be found off a gravel road near Blum. Big Bertha, a friendly water snake, lives there. Jones spent a big part of his life working in zoos. In fact, he is the Cameron Park Zoo's director emeritus. He now gets his herpetological fix at his own pond. His pond isn't just a pleasant area for him, it's also the home of a 5-year-old friend, Big Bertha. Water snakes have razor-sharp teeth on their tiny bodies. There are about 160 of them, and their bites are painful. Jones, on the other hand, is not bitten. Jones offers Big Bertha a bite to eat after a little fishing. Wild animals are dangerous, and we cannot deny that fact. But let's not generalize them. Couple share studio flat with a cougar. Meet the brave couple who live with a rambunctious 2-year-old cougar. Alexander Dmitriev and his wife, Maria, decided to adopt Messi, a juvenile cougar, and nurture him as a house pet in their modest studio apartment in Penza, Russia in 2016.
Все остальное оставляем, стрижем достаточно аккуратно, расчесываем практически каждые 2 дня, вычесываем лишнюю шерсть.
Messi has a precise grooming schedule to keep him from making a mess around the house. He gets bathed in the bath, his nails clipped, his teeth checked, and he gets a special brush down every day. The huge cat eats twice a day and consumes turkey, steak, a small amount of chicken breast, and some bones. Messi has become a local celebrity, with a social media following of 250,000 on Instagram and over 2 million views on YouTube. Hippopotamus asks for a cuddle. The hippopotamus is a herbivorous animal that is one of the world's wild animals. They can be incredibly nasty and powerful in any situation. Consider whether you believe that hippos are the most sedentary of all mammals. they've long been regarded as one of the most dangerous beasts on the world. Indeed, even dangerous species such as crocodiles and gators will not bother them. The monster's sheer size, as well as their huge, sharp fangs, make them a formidable threat. They can grow to be 17 feet long and about 10,000 pounds in weight. They are a powerful and regional force that will attack anything that blocks their way. Meet Emma, a rescued hippo who was only a week old when she was saved.
Hello, cutie pie. Hello, Emma. Hello, my girl.
Even dangerous animals appreciate and have feelings, and it's absolutely amazing. Last but not least, the cheetah cuddling with a man.
He's still purring. Isn't that cute, man? He's the nicest cheetah. She loves to cuddle.
Cheetahs are the fastest members of the large feline family, and they are mostly found in Africa and the Middle East. They can hunt their prey for great distances due to their stealth and power. And once they have it, they will generally shroud it on top of trees to protect it from other creatures. They can reach a top speed of roughly 113 kilometers per hour in a matter of seconds. And they can eat you alive. Allow Eden to alter your opinion if you thought cheetahs were merely terrifying and threatening. That is, almost. The 3-year-old wildcat purrs at her favorite human, licks him warmly, and cuddles up next to him at the Cheetah Experience, a conservation farm in South Africa. According to a video published to YouTube by author and animal advocate Dolph C. Volker. Alright, these are some of the wild animals all over the world that decided to be friendly with humans. What can you say about it? Well, it's kind of terrifying. However, it's pretty satisfying to watch these wild animals being friends with humans. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And since you're already here, why not check out our video on baboons knowingly sacrificing others to feed lions?